it's Amanda here with your September 2017 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini deck by Luigi Scapini. Then, as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of this video over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue, just to get some additional advice from Spirit about how you should handle or could handle the energies of this month. The link to my Vimeo channel is below. Just click or tap show more or the little arrow beneath the video to open that section. But let's first get our runes out here and see which runes want to talk to Capricorn about September 2017. What's going on with my Cappies? September 2017, there it is. As always, Capricorn, these are general or free sample readings, if you will. There are a lot of people watching, so not all of these messages are going to be for you. Some are going to be for your fellow Capricorns out there. If you would like something far more specific, you can contact me for a private session. I do those on Skype. They are $70. Just email me at the email address here in the video. It's also below in that show more, the magical show more section. And we can set that up. But you can also watch the video for your rising sign as well, and that will sometimes clarify some things for you or contain additional messages for you. Let's see here. What's going on in September for Capricorn? Your challenge or focus. Well, you have the Death card. So, but don't freak out. It doesn't mean someone's gonna die. It can, but I mean, I don't have it. It usually requires some other indicators that I don't have here. For those of you that have lost someone, I feel like it would have been, it's already happened. So maybe you're grieving. Some of you may be going to grief counseling. You may be going, because Ansus is here, so you could be, or going to a support group. Those of you that this has been, like you've lost someone close to you, and I'm very sorry for your loss, if that's the case. But for many of you, I feel like this is the death of a situation rather than a person. So, death is about transformation and big changes. It's a major arcana card, so this is a major change. You also have Judgment over here too. So again, a big month. Got two big energies happening here. Something is dying, and you may need to get advice or be talking about how to handle that, or communicating with other people who have gone through it, or consulting someone about how to handle it. But it doesn't mean that it's bad. With the Death card, there's usually an element of loss with it. It's like we have to close this door in order to move into this energy or open this other door. There is that element, and it is coming up as your challenge. So there's something that needs to die. You know, and for some of you, maybe it is the way that you communicate, because Ansus is about communication, the way we express ourselves, both verbally, written, on the internet, whatever. Maybe you've been accused of being too blunt, Capricorn. That can be something that comes up with Capricorn. You may not intend things to come out the way that they do, or as harsh as they do. They may not sound as harsh to you, but maybe somebody's telling you, hey, that hurt my feelings. So it's kind of like, once you're aware, you know, you kind of take matters into your own hands. This can also be ending a period of education or learning, because Ansus is also the rune of education, teaching, being a student. So there could be a training period coming to an end. Maybe many of you, this is your last semester, you're starting your last semester in college. Or maybe you have finished a training course, a certification course, or will do in September, and you're studying for that because it's coming up as your challenge. It's like, oh my God, I really want to bring this to an end. But the energy that's in the present, let's see if we can get some more information, because I think it's gonna lead us back to what at least the majority of you are, what this means to the majority of you. The energy, end of August moving into September, is the Page of Wands in reverse. So, fire sign energy, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Pages are generally children or people who behave immaturely, behave like children. And in the reverse, this is someone who, if it is a child, acts out, throws fits. This is the kid in the grocery store who's like, you know, on the ground, like kicking and screaming because you didn't buy them the kind of cereal they wanted or whatever. And, you know, there are people that are adults that behave that way. I mean, maybe not the fit like on the ground, but I mean, they throw their own version of a fit when they don't get their way. For many of you, this could be a child. It is coming up around family or partner. For some of you, if you're married to a fire sign, this could be somebody who's not speaking to you because they didn't get their way. Because Esau is here. So this could be somebody you've been estranged from, you haven't spoken to, there's been a break. And it could be either because you broke it off or they broke it off. For some of you, this could be an ex that you divorced them or broke up with them. And there's movement or change regarding home, either for you or for them. So it could be coming, maybe you find out that someone's moving away, this person. Maybe you hear through the grapevine that, or that someone is getting a divorce, or someone is moving to a new location that's gonna be far away, or maybe you are moving to a new location. This kid doesn't want to go, or you're like, should I tell this person even though we haven't spoken? Should I let them know that I'm moving far away and that if they need to get in touch with me, you know, they need to contact me here. Yeah, there's something about travel or a big move for someone that's going to put, there may have been like a severing of ties or some emotional distance or lack of communication with this person for some time. But now it seems like it's gonna be a physical distance. And you or they are pondering whether or not this is, you know, you should tell the other person that you haven't spoken to in a while. What else am I getting here? Let me see here. This is someone who runs away from problems. And again, this is not you, Capricorn. This is the fire sign energy. I mean, you know, it could be for some of you an avoidance of issues, but I really feel like for the majority of you, this is this energy, this fire sign. Like somebody who, rather than face a difficult situation, just runs away and kind of leaves other people to clean up the mess. So, and this could be like you have to move because you are in a relationship. Maybe you've been in a long distance partnership and you are now gonna like move in together. So maybe you are the one relocating and one of your kids is like, I don't want to go, I don't want to change schools, I don't want to, and they're really, you know, kind of throwing a fit about it. But for some of you, maybe it's your kid moving out, going off to school. Again, we had this big, you know, academic phase of a big change. And maybe they, you know, decide they don't want to go, or they decide to go to a different school, or something that you're not real happy with. Or maybe you're wanting to just change their room into something that they are, you know, maybe your kid's going off to college and you're moving in your boyfriend or girlfriend and they don't like that. There's something about like they're pouting and they're, you know, throwing a fit like a big baby. And it's causing conflict because I feel like you're tired of this. You're tired of this person's just immaturity and complete lack of responsibility. For some of you, that's what I'm getting. So the help that's coming in though is the Three of Cups. So this is a fantastic card. This is a card of reunions, celebrations. It could actually signify 3 people coming together who maybe haven't seen each other in a while. Or there's news of a reunion that was hidden from you. It's like secrets, things that have been hidden are coming out, and it seems to have something to do with a celebration, with coming together with people you haven't seen in a while, but that you've missed. And Aeol is here. So this is all about spiritual protection, your spirit guides, your relatives on the other side, kind of helping ease or soothe is the word I'm getting, this situation. Heal, emotional healing, and healing relationships that have been difficult or conflicted between you and someone else, or between others that you know, people that are close to you that have maybe been going through this, and now you are seeing that being healed, and then, you know, you're celebrating that. I feel like though for many of you, it's you coming together with 2 other people that, you know, you haven't seen in a while or that you've really missed. And this is supposed to happen. It's divinely meant to be with Aeol here. For some of you, this is just celebrating, you know, being with, you know, finally being able to move in with your mate, or finally being able to cement your relationship in some way. You have Gifu here, so I mean, this can indicate like a big step in a relationship, like moving up to the next level. And so it could be an engagement party, or it could be some of you are getting married. It would be a pretty small ceremony with the Three of Cups. It would maybe just be the 2 of you and your witnesses or whatever, but you know, but it's gonna get out. I feel like those of you that are eloping or having a small ceremony, it's gonna be kind of like it gets out, and you know, you were trying to keep it secret, and maybe some people are like, hey, can we come? They find out about it, and you're like, we just wanted to keep it small. And don't feel obligated. Like you have to change your plans, because you don't. It's if that's the way this is working out, it's your party, it's your wedding, whatever. You don't have to cater to other people. What must be accepted? We do have the Five of Swords. So again, there is some sort of conflict. There is some sort of this is the card of I'm gonna win at all costs. I don't care if who I have to step on. I don't care whose feelings I have to hurt. I don't care who I have to lie to or deceive. I'm gonna win this battle. And Capricorn, some of you may be feeling this way about, this could be relating back to this fire sign energy that we were talking about, but it could be someone else for some of you. But yeah, it's like, I'm gonna win this battle. I'm gonna end up at the top, and you know, no more BS. You may be sick of someone's crap, is really what I'm picking up here, Capricorn. You're done. And you're like, you know what? I'm sick of listening to the whining. I'm sick of listening to, you know, your little fits and your selfish nonsense. It's my turn. And, you know, it's my way or the highway. I feel like some of you Capricorns have been too lenient, or you have been too accepting of other people's, again, nonsense is the word they keep giving me. It's just complete and utter nonsense, is what they keep saying. And you need to close the door on that. It's time. And that's what must be accepted. So, I mean, this is the position of this can't be changed. So for those of you that if you've been putting up with someone kind of, you know, crossing your boundaries, overstepping, and really kind of, it's gotten way out of proportion and just really not cool with you, you're gonna put a stop to it. Again, no matter what it takes. You're tired of worrying about, oh, well, you know, if I tell my kid this, that I'm calling them on this behavior, they may move out. Well, so be it. that may be the best thing, quite honestly. Again, spiritual guidance. It's going to open the way maybe for, again, it's going to open the way for something else in both your lives. There's some kind of blockage that was going on here for both of you and this fire sign person. But it wasn't the same blockage. It was kind of like you were both kind of doing it to yourself. And this relationship is kind of to work that out so you don't do it again. That's probably going to be a specific message for a few of you out there. But yeah, karmically, the two of you are tied in this, you know, teaching, again, teaching, learning, teacher, student. You're probably both a little bit of both. That's the way karma works. We're always teaching others and they're always teaching us, but we're also always learning and vice versa. So, but this could be someone coming at you with this energy, Capricorn, as well. It could be somebody saying, you know, it's my way or the highway, Capricorn. You're going to do it my way and you're going to be like, bye-bye. Because, I mean, and you've got Thor's rune here. So whether it's you exerting your power and your boundaries, or whether it's someone coming at you with that energy and trying to get you to fall in line with something that you feel is just, again, ridiculous or nonsense, you're gonna drop that hammer on them and just be like, look, that's not gonna work for me. Close the door. You know, we can work something out that would be more fair or more reasonable or less, you know, insane, or we can just part ways, sever ties, take a break from each other, whatever. The end result of September, you've got the Judgment card. So again, another major arcana here, Capricorn, and this is talking about resurrection, something from the past coming back. So there may be some old issues that you need, and it's coming up so you can kill it. You can finally deal with it and just put it in the rear view. So whether this is, and I feel like for many of you, it's a person. If it's not the person themselves that are blocking you, it is the feelings and emotions that they bring up that then cause you to block yourself in some way. And Judgment is all about making a decision. It also means though you have the control to make a choice here, because I feel like for many of you with Urus here, it's like, you know, I'm determined to make this happen, or I'm determined that I'm not going to be in this situation again, or I'm determined to achieve this goal and I'm going to do that. Nothing's going to get in my way. So again, kind of similar to like, I'm going to have this no matter what. So Capricorn, for many of you, I feel like this Five of Swords is you, and you're like, you know what? If you can behave in a way that's acceptable to me, we can hang. But if you're not, if you're going to be the way you were before, I don't have time for that. I'm too busy for that nonsense, and I'm not going to put up with any more nonsense. So Judgment can also be about someone else rendering a decision. It can be somebody being judgmental, or somebody telling you you're too judgmental, Capricorn. Maybe it's this person, and you may feel that way about them. So I mean, I think for some of you, Judgment is coming up as a perception that you are judgmental, or that someone else is being judgmental of you in an unfair way. And you have to decide if you're going to put up with that, and you're just not, because it's not fair. Judgment is about kind of similar to justice in the way that it's seeking equilibrium. It's seeking what is best for all, but it doesn't really involve compromise. It involves you making the decision that is best for you and your life, and everybody else can fall into line, and if they don't, they're out the door. For some of you, this could have actual connections to a legal settlement or a divorce, because we do have Isa here, but or someone, maybe your kid or someone close to you seeking a divorce and wanting you to help them out in some way, but you may be feeling like, well, I'm only going to do that if, and here are my guidelines. For some of you, maybe this is a child that's been, and I don't mean little, but again, that's coming up as a page. Your kids are always little to you, right? Or someone that you view as like a little kid or younger than you. Coming to you, hey, can I move in? I want to break up with maybe they've been living with the spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend, and they're like, hey, I'm going to get a divorce, or we're breaking up. Can I move back in with you? And you're like, you really have to make a decision. And I mean, if you do let them move back in, it's going to be like, here are the rules and there are no exceptions, because I feel like maybe, you know, there was some behavior or things going on in the past that you're just not gonna put up with again. And first sign of them, they're out. So it's kind of like, you'll leave it up to them. Here's my judgment. Here's my decision. If you can live with that, you can move in. But the first sign that things are going back the way they were before, you're out of my house, you're out of my life, however this is working out for you. This could be some of you, an ex wanting to get back together. It feels more like family to me, but you know, especially because this is coming up as such a young person, but it could be a boyfriend or girlfriend wanting to come back, and the choice is up to you here, Capricorn. But you're gonna have to make them toe the line, is what I feel, and you should. So that's what I see for September. You just don't let anyone block you or bring up old issues that would block you, Capricorn. But let's go over to Vimeo. Like I said, I'm gonna shuffle these the Goddess Guidance cards, and I want to get some more wisdom and guidance on this Five of Swords and dealing with this Page of Wands and the Judgment card. I want to see if we can get some more advice for how to handle the energies in the month of September. So I'll see you over there, Capricorn. The link again is below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here next month.